Hello and welcome to my channel Daily Tarot, and this is going to be your weekly reading starting from 20th of October to 26th of October 2024. This is going to be your group general reading, so please pick it up what resonates with you. Please leave the rest for others, and if you really like what I do on the channel, please do like, subscribe the channel and put on the notifications. Now here is a quick announcement. People who are booking their yearly reading before 31st of October 2024, they're going to get a very detailed yearly reading along with a monthly reading as well for the new year 2025, and a bonus customized private prayer when you are booking your reading, and the waiting period is 4 to 5 days minimum. I hope you will understand, because from the month of November the rush is going to be little more, and post that it was difficult to give a customized prayer to each and everyone. Over to your reading straight away, starting from Libra. Libra, this particular week, your energy is second chakra, Archangel Ariel. You need to work more around your creativity and innovation. Just see what is blocking you, or what is holding you back from your own creation, from bringing your thought process, your feelings into materialistic life, which means that in case you want to start something, you want to initiate something, you're not comfortable, you feel that you are lacking. It is your belief, it is your own internal thought, what is it? But you need to work around that for sure. And from the card of tarot, you do have a card of Emperor, which is also holding the number 4 for you. It is an indication that going forward you will 100% start something robust, long lasting for yourself. And with the card of Emperor, try to be little flexible with people, because when you have the energy of Emperor into your reading, you become little stubborn and rigid with people around into your life. And most important aspect, Libra, be very practical, rational and logical in all your thought process and feeling this week. Flowing with the emotions or feeling too overwhelmed with emotions is not going to help you this week. From the card of Romance, you do have a card of religious factor, which means if there are differences in your love life with your soulmate or even with your partner in your marriage, it is primarily happening because your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and the spiritual path. So basically the understanding is different, the thought process is different, which is creating a clash or maybe difference in the perspective this particular week. From the card of Career, you do have a card which says answers. All needed answers are going to come to you through this particular week. It says you will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out from the whole crowd. You find a new opening with job security. If you remember, Libra, this message is getting repeated into every reading of yours. That means sooner or later, if you're trying for a new place of work, or if you are struggling to get a new job with stability, with security, that is going to appear into your life very, very soon. So this is a very positive and a very powerful week as far as your overall professional life or anything related to your career goes. From the card of Astrology, you do have a card of Scorpio, and it says the energy is going to be very intense and masterful. You're going to feel on top of the world in all of your things, because you definitely have that confidence and courage, Libra, that you are self-sufficient for yourself, and you are. Your lucky color this particular week is all shades of green, especially the darker side of green. Your lucky day is going to be Friday, and your lucky number is the number 9. That means you will be influenced by all the courage from planet Mars this particular week. From the card, I'm pulling out one additional card. What extra you need to know from the angel side this week? And you have a card of new home. That's a very good news for all my lucky Libra people out there. You have a card which says moving is a step in the right direction for you. So Libra, what else you want? You have new job, you have new home coming in. But whenever you are taking a major decision, because if you see the career decision, the new home decision is a decision about investment. It involves money, or it involves a lot of finances, investments, paperwork, documents. So try to be practical, rational. Do not just take it the facts and figures like that. Hold your papers, hold your documents tightly, and then see what is suiting you the best. Don't go on the verbal statement of anybody this particular week, and be very cautious about all those facts. I will see you next time very soon. It's now the time for my lovely Gemini people. Gemini, you have a card which says all tied up. Little difficult week for you guys. Don't struggle. If you feel things are coming naturally to you, accept it. If you have tried, do your karma. What is the best part is that you do your duty, you do your karma. Still, if you are not getting the result, still if you are not getting the outcome of your choice, don't pull yourself more. Don't stress yourself more. Don't come into anxiety. Things will loosen up probably in the coming week, but when you have all tied up energy, nothing comes out of a situation, whether you try, whether you take people's help, or whether you try to take support from any nook and corner, but things doesn't move that way. So overall the energy is little less moving, or I should say very, very slow moving energy. So don't push the situation, people around it. Try to be very calm and peaceful, because whatever is destined to happen, it will happen for sure for you. And from the card of tarot, you do have Page of Pentacles. It's a lucky card, Gemini people. Be ready. There is some good news related to your work is coming up very soon. This is actually a card wherein your own idea, your own hobby, your own passion is going to generate a good work for you in time to come. Somebody may come in your life to propose you what you want to establish. There could someone who can come and fund your idea, your business. So be very open, because Page of Pentacles do bring messages related to good money coming into your life. From the card of Romance, you do have a card of passion coming in your relationship. It says it's time for you to allow your heart and soul to sing your joy. That means no matter how many people give you advices and suggestions, it's you who has to concentrate. What do you think about yourself? What do you think about your partner? What do you think about the relationship? Don't listen to the external noises and external voices. Just concentrate on the feeling you have for your partner and how you want to nurture your relationship. But overall the week seems to be a little exciting week as far as your love relationship goes. From the card of career, you have a message which says ending. This is a very rare card I have got in any reading. It says you may leave a position or be terminated. However, there is always a new opportunity ahead. You may change career entirely. Now, when I say that the overall energy is all tied up, that means even if you push the situation, you try very hard in staying on a particular assignment, position, or an engagement, but if it has to end, it will end. So just be ready for a natural ending, because natural ending is always brings surety and security for a new beginning as well. So yes, this week expect that there could be a major turmoil. For most of Gemini people, this is also an indication that though you are ending up with a particular position, but you may start something of your own venture, your own creation, because you're already ready with an idea, you have already thought about it. So just take it very seriously this time. Try to incorporate or build up something of your own. From the card of astrology, you have a card of Vesta and all shades of sun. The color sun is going to be your lucky color this particular week. Your lucky day is going to be Sunday, and your good number or lucky number this particular week is going to be number 5, and it is influenced by planet Mercury, which means any challenge, any obstacle, Gemini people, try to handle with effective communication. Try to channelize people, their actions with your excellent communication. Use it wisely for your own benefit this particular week. From the card of fairy messages, you do have a card of let go. So every card is indicating don't hold anything back. Whatever has to go, allow it to go. If you try to pull it very hard, you're going to give yourself hurt and emotional bleeding. It says as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your true desire. So let just go the need to control any major issue or any major situation, and allow whatever has to happen. Just let it be, because then only you will flow with the flow, and naturally with this energy you will flow in the another job, another opening, another chapter of your life. Gemini, my best wishes with you. I will see you next time very soon. It's time for my lovely Aquarius people. There is a lot of action coming in. My God, the week. When I was pulling this card was giving me, before I saw the action card, this card was giving me a lot of enthusiasm. Be ready. You will be taking a lot of initiative. You will be taking a lot of actions, but the actions will be from the other side as well. Things will move like air. There's a lot of things which are happening in this particular week. The struck communication, the struck situation will see that there is a movement, and the movement is going to be very positive movement. The movement is going to be very influential movement, a powerful movement, in the sense that it is going to positively impact each and every aspect of your side. So of your life. So if you feel that, oh, my case was struck, I gave an interview, the result was not coming, I was in the middle of a deal, nothing was happening, you will see movement, you will see action in all such cases and situations for sure. From the card of tarot, you do have Page of Cups. So air signs, this week you're going to get a lot of messages, a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, messages from known, unknown people, stranger, someone coming from your past, coming for your help. And this is also Page of Cups. Somebody known is going to come back, somebody known will offer help to you, and there could also be a job through reference, word of mouth, and your work is going to get settled when somebody from known, unknown circle come for your help with somebody's reference. So that is going to help a lot to you. And this week, yes, your intuition will also get little increased. You may trust your intuition, you may trust your gut feeling for sure. From the card of romance, you do have finances and career, which means that if you feel that off late your relationship with your partner, your relationship in your marriage was getting highly impacted, there was no intimacy, there was no chemistry, you guys are not seeing the spark, it is just because you guys are not putting enough time, enough energy, enough intention to build up and nurture the relationship. And the card says that the major reason for doing this could be that you guys are very busy in your own career, in maintaining your finances, in building up your professional life and career. That is why it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right at the moment. So you have to set your priorities, Aquarius people. You have to see what is more important for you right at the moment. But what I would like to suggest is, just have an open communication with your partner. Open communication, honest communication brings a lot of trust and confidence between both the partners, which helps you to understand each other's perspective for a longer relationship and longer run. From the card of career, you do have a card of movement, and this is a very rare reading wherein the energy oracle is always talking about the action and the movement. It says you will make good progress now, and you will be able to overcome any obstacle in your path. There are big leaps forward are possible coming your way. So be ready for these big leaps which are going to come, especially into your money, into your career, into your finances. And from the card of astrology, you do have the 8th house, and by the way, you also have the angel number 88. Instead of 8, you have the angel number 88, and let us see what message do we have with 88. It says this is a very auspicious, favorable sign about your finances, your action, your prayers, your visualizations and manifestation work have resulted in a very large inflow of abundance. It's time for you to open your arms and receive. So just remember, your lucky number for this week is number 88. All shades of yellow or light shades of red are going to be lucky for you. Your lucky day is going to be Tuesday. From the card of oracle angel messages, fairy messages, you do have practice, 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 which says with daily practice, if you are feeling stuck or you want to polish something out, you can polish your skills and talent and increase your confidence on something you feel you need more confidence, you need to acquire more skill. So Aquarius, needless to say, your luck is favoring you very high time this particular week. But what is needed from your side is an extra effort to practice what you want to acquire on daily basis without any fail or without any excuses this particular week. Aquarius, that was your lovely reading, a major movement I am seeing into your money, career and finances. Do let me how you resonated with it. I will see you next time very soon. It's time for Taurus. Taurus, let us see your energy for the week. You have fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is the week for your healing. This is the week for your emotional recovery. This is the week wherein there could be recovery from any past physical wound, physical illness, physical disease or discomfort. Overall, the week is telling you that leave everything. I'm getting a very strong feeling and vibration from this card. Taurus, it is very much important for you that you give attention, time, and care to your healing. Now, healing can be mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, or physical. You need to understand that the recovery is the most important aspect for you during this particular week. This is also giving an indication that you might have gone through any betrayal in the recent past or any pain you have gained from personal, professional association, which is actually going to be a life learning lesson for you, and you might not be able to trust yourself, the situation, or people very soon again, but that is all right. We all are supposed to go through our karmic journey, and pain is a part of our learning, but you need to heal yourself. Pay attention to your healing this particular week. From the card of tarot, you do have 10 of wands. So yes, a stressful situation, a situation which is causing over responsibility on your shoulder, overburden on your shoulder, that situation might come to an end. But this card is also telling you that you need to shed some of your responsibility. You need to delegate it. Whether you are feeling overburdened at your office, in your professional life, in your work, or at home, you need to talk about it. You need to speak about it. You need to express it explicitly that you need to divide it further. You need to delegate further. You need some time and care for yourself. So yes, something is majorly coming to an end because you are too tired taking the responsibility, and finally you say no, that I don't want to handle it further. From the card of romance, you have worth waiting for. If there is a turmoil, there is a difference, you guys are not talking to each other, you guys are separated, not living together, you have parted ways, still there is a very big hope because this is the right soulmate connection for you. Worth waiting for this connection. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. So if there were differences, soon I see that there is going to be a big lovely patch up and there is a reunion coming in for sure. From the card of career, you have a card which says short term, and the card says the position you're holding right at the moment is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. Now this is what the Archangel Raphael always talk about. You know, maximum pain we get from our attachment. If we consider any relationship association up to a reasonable extent, we create a very normal, neutral, non-judgmental boundaries and don't take anything personal within. We maintain our self-care, self-love at that moment. It says if you are attached professionally to something, it is temporary. Try to get detached from it. It says no worries, you will find something that is even more fulfilling and prosperous in time to come. So if you're too worried about your existing professional association and engagement, which you are knowing, you're sure that, oh, it is short term, what is going to happen next? It says you don't have to attach yourself to the ending. If it is ending, there are always new, better opportunities coming your way. This card is clearly giving an indication for the same. From the card of astrology, you have such a strong card, Mars. Be bold, be courageous, face the situation. Your lucky day is Tuesday. Your lucky number, your lucky color for this particular week is going to be all shades of red. And your lucky number is number 2, which is the planet Moon, which says don't be emotional this particular week. Trust your gut feeling, trust your intuition, you will revive for sure. From the additional message from fairies, it says whatever you desire, it is absolutely within reach. And trust me, Taurus people, definitely you're going to get it for sure. It says have faith as everything is absolutely working out in your favor. You know, This week is not the week of reacting. This week is not the week of even reacting in any kind of aggression. Be calm, be composed, just be in a witnessing zone. See what is happening. Take a back seat. Yes, this I would like to definitely encourage you to do. Take a back seat completely from the chaos, from a messy situation, from a chaotic situation. The storm will come, but it will settle down soon on its own for sure. Do let me know how you resonated with it. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Now let us see what message do we have for my lovely Virgo people. You have a lovely card which says happy family. And yes, the card of rainbow, one of my favorite card. Virgo people, this is going to bring great happiness into your family. This could be a celebration, a family engagement, marriage. It could be a new home. It could be you welcoming a new family member. When you have this card into your reading, it's an indication that whatever is going to happen, it is going to happen suddenly. But then it is not just going to make you happy, but the happiness is going to float in the complete family. So be ready for this beautiful time which is approaching into your life right at the moment, this particular week. From the card of tarot, you do have 3 of Pentacles. Yes, this is also number 3. So if you're engaging in creations, if you're engaging in networking, socializing, meeting more people, teaching them, tutoring them, mentoring, coaching, more of public dealing, then this week is going to be very fruitful for you. This is also an indication that if you work in a team, if you work for an organization, that is going to bring more work and better money to you in time to come. So instead of working alone as an individual solopreneur or in an individual capacity as a consultant, advisor, freelance, if you think about it, working in a group, working in a team for another organization, that is also going to flourish a lot for you. From the card of love relationship, you do have a card of deception. And the card says, Virgo, someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship. So when you are talking to your partner, encourage honest kind of an open kind of communication. Sit with your partner, try to sort out the differences, try to understand your partner's perspective, and then try to take a reasonable call out of that. But that is very sure. And when I'm holding this card, I'm also sensing that very soon, Virgo, you are going to witness a betrayal into your love relationship. This is very sure, because even if you will try, I do see that the partner is playing with you. There are multiple phases in your relationship. You need to take your call. Don't be aggressive into any kind of situation. Observe first. Give multiple chances to your partner and try to understand the perspective, because many times there's a difference of perspective and we feel that there is something fishy, but still you may give benefit of doubt and you may inquire from your partner in detail with an honest and open communication. From the card of career, again, I was so happy that with number 3, with your 3 of Pentacles, I was telling you more about people's skill. That is your destiny, Virgo. If you are into any other profession, if you think about a profession which it is related to counseling, coaching people, or teaching, or any job which talks about public dealing, public relationships, human resources, then that kind of profession is really going to help you in the longer run. It says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, a salesperson, or a head of a company wherein you are dealing with more and more people on the daily basis. So just think about it. This is food for thought. Nothing to take abrupt and ad hoc decision. But in the longer run, this is going to help you for sure. From the card of astrology, you have the 6th house. And all shades of bright yellow is going to be lucky for you. Your lucky day this particular week is going to be Sunday, and it says the work, health and duty area of your life, everything will have a beautiful balance this particular week, and your lucky number is 4. Now 4 says that you will be moving forward from now on a very solid journey, solid foundation. So be open to build that practical, rational, logical life for yourself. From the card of fairies, the additional message which we have, it says, whom do you need to forget while you're moving onto your journey? Forgiveness is only going to give you happiness, freedom, and liberalization from the past. And the past then is not going to impress or impact your present. It says, as you release your old anger or resentment towards yourself, anybody else, or from a situation, you always find that your wishes will come true in a very good free flow, and there are free flow of divine interventions without blockages and challenges. This is a very important message, Virgo, for you. The more you are exploring new ways and new doors for you, it is important that you keep on forgiving and forgetting people or the situation which was giving you discomfort and dis-ease. Virgo, be blessed for this week. I will see you next time very soon. It's time for my lovely Capricorn people, and you do have Magician and the Mirror. Capricorn, you will have all the resources this week. You are a creator this week. Whatever you need, whatever help you need money, you need funds, you need finances, you will get it. You need space, you need time from people, you will get it. The only thing the Magician and the Mirror says that you are a born creator, you are a born innovator. So just be on that part, and please know the funding will be done by divine. That divine has to see that who is going to be the medium for your help. But yes, this week you will have all the resources. So if there is any idea going on in your mind since very, very long, that you want to start something of your own, you wanted to create, you are finalized with your plan and strategy, this is definitely the action time for you. You may take the next step into that direction for establishing what you wanted to do. From the card of tarot, you do have Knight of Cups. So yes, a needed victory, a needed triumph, a needed win kind of situation is waiting for you. And yes, Knight of Cup is also the needed movement. So automatically I do see that this week you're moving towards the closure, and the closure is going to be 100% into your favor, and there is a victory to all the people who are into any legal cases, or there were a lot of competition, a lot of people in particular aspect or a process. You are going to be the winner for sure. From the card of romance, you say, keep an open mind. Give space to the other person to express, to share, to feel, to think. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type, and there could be difference in the perspective and expectations. But yes, you have to take the lead in order to make the place safe for your partner to feel and express, so that you both can develop a trustworthy relationship in time to come. From the card of career this week, Capricorn, you do have a card of signs, and it says you are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Now before this, that means you are going to get a lot of indication, angelic signs, numbers, feathers, somebody coming and giving you a clue, somebody coming and giving you the guidance you need at that point of time. All that is going to happen much more this particular week. It says you are putting together pieces of the puzzles from sign you are getting in your professional life primarily. It says it's time for you to pay attention to the coincidences which are going to happen into your life. You may consider them to be a very meaningful experience for yourself this week. Be open. Open your eyes, open your ears, and open to feel also, because somebody can come and give you that experience that you get an intuition, you get your gut feeling, and you get your answers. Those are also the signs of nature. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of Mercury. Your lucky day is going to be Wednesday, and your lucky shades are going to be all shades of dark blue this particular week. And when you have Mercury into your reading, pay attention to your communication, use it wisely as far as possible for you. It says how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel is going to be important, and your lucky number is going to be number 8 for this week. Number 8, I always coach you guys that it's a number of Saturn, and when you have this influence into your reading, it is very important. There are two important things. One, you're always cautious about your intentions, not for yourself, but what you are even thinking for other people. And number 2, you're doing your duty, honestly and sincerely, because Saturn look these two things very precisely. From the card of fairy messages, you do have a card of walk away, and this is an indication that if any situation, relationship, or association is causing disease, discomfort, or you feel there is very toxic environment, culture you're not enjoying, The moment you come into association, you come in touch, you feel highly discomfortable. You don't feel like talking, you don't feel like expressing. You basically try to leave that space. Then it is time definitely for you to walk away. It says leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors which are opening as a result. That this means this week be open to enter into the new opportunities, new gates, new windows which are getting open for you to even look out from your perspective, your cocoon, your shell. Capricorn, this is a very beautiful reading. Do let me know how you resonated with it. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for Aries. Let us see how your week is going to be. You have goddesses of the moon. That means Aries, this particular week, just be your intuition, just your gut feeling, be your guiding force. Whatever you have to inquire about a particular aspect in life, it is important that you only listen to your inner feeling. This also means that something will get revealed to you in time to come. This particular week is the time of observation, is the period of witnessing what new, what hidden is coming up at the surface level. When you have a card of goddesses of the moon, this is definitely not the right period to take a major decision. You may postpone the decision, not for a deferred period of time, but maybe for a week or 2 weeks of time. This card means that in case you are in the process of making an important decision, there are some facts and figures which do exist, but they are not known to you. So when you wait for certain period of time, it gets revealed on its own, and then you will be in a better capacity to take a better and an informed and a conscious decision. So just wait for few more weeks before you proceed on for making an important decision. From the card of tarot, you have Queen of Cups again. Now, yes, there is moon energy, there is cups energy into your reading. You might flow with the emotions, or maybe you will think everything from an emotional point of view. There is no harm in that, but your decision should not be based on while you're taking any emotional, on the basis of your emotions. So yes, intuition will be good, your emotions will be very high, but a blend of emotions with the practicality of life is also needed at this point of time. This is also an indication that if you are waiting for something important to happen into your life, or you're waiting for any outcome or a result, there are roughly 12 to 13 weeks till the time you receive that news or the progress into your life. From the card of romance, you do have a card which says free yourself. Free yourself from any discomfort or dis-ease you are facing in the relationship or with your partner. It is recommended that either you speak to your partner honestly, openly, or otherwise it's time for you to also think about that how your comfort is going to give you priority and how you can give self-care and self-love to yourself as well. It says it's time to take back control of your life and do not be so mentally, emotionally dependent on your partner for everything into your life. From the card of career, you have roll the dice. Look at the beautiful card here. It says time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talent, your skills and competencies from the world. It's time for the world to see how brilliant, how potentialful you are. It says, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. This card is an indication that you need to take a calculated risk, and it's time for you to explore new areas of work and explore new line of work. Yes, I will not say that something you have never tried, you are not you don't have technical skills. Don't jump directly into that. But yes, you have skills, you have competencies. Maybe there is a diversion needed in time to come. Aries, think about it, because this is something, whether you do it now or you do it after 6 months or 6 years, but you will diversify from whatever you are currently doing at the moment. From the card of astrology, you do have the third house, and the card says your potential to learn something and to use that knowledge is great. So Aries, you are known for your hard work and your potential. Just try to use whatever skills you already possess or you already hold. Your lucky day is going to be Monday, and your lucky colors is definitely all colors of moon, off white, and some shades of blue as well. Your lucky number this week is number 7. From the card of Aries, you have an additional message which says it's time for you to connect with the nature. You are rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. This is the period This is also an indication that if you are too much indoor, you're not going out, or even if you are in your own cocoon, your own shell, your own limitations, your own assumptions, that shell is also needs to, needs to be broken. You need to move out from that. And outdoor means you may also get an opportunity to work outside your country, outside your town, outside your company. There could be any new project, any new venture. So just be open for that exploration, because that openness can definitely give better exposure and experience to you in time to come for sure. Aries, I hope you enjoyed your weekly reading. Do let me know how you resonated with it. I will see you next time very soon. It's time for my lovely Leo people out there. You have an appreciation coming in, Leo. It is a much deserved appreciation. You have been seeing a lot of trouble sometime in the recent past, and the appreciation says that yes, the good time is around. Now this appreciation can be into the materialistic life, but trust me, when I'm holding this card, this is recovery of your health primarily. When I say health, I mean to say physical, I mean to say financial health as well, the recovery, the stability. This is also an indication that people who were already doing good, it's time for you to receive the needed or most awaited promotions, raises, or maybe you will be receiving some kind of bonus in a form of a fixed deposit, or maybe a very big jackpot, or some parental money or property as well. So there will be overall appreciation into your professional life and into your personal life for sure this particular week. From the card of tarot, you do have 7 of cups. So yes, there is a lot of emotions going on with fire sign people this particular week. Don't flow with the emotions. If you are feeling overwhelmed due to certain aspect in your life, hold down, compose yourself, be at peace, and don't take any major decision if you are flowing with the flow. The 7 of cups is also an indication that there will be multiple opportunities for you to come out from your problem, or maybe multiple opportunities at your work, everything happening with you suddenly. Don't hurry up with choosing with the options, because when you have a card of 7 of cups, sometimes there is an illusion also, there is a dilemma, there is a confusion. So don't take major decision in the form of confusion. Something which will look good, maybe not, and something which you feel is very light, non-performing, can be a good thing in time to come. So just see the pros and cons of each and every option coming your way during this particular week. And decision time, yes, you can see all facts and figures, take your own sweet time, and then take the call accordingly. From the card of your love life, you have stay optimistic about your love life. If there were differences, this card is an indication that there are better chances of the improvement. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That means it's time for you to be very positive and just have genuine feel for your partner, for yourself in the relationship, and things are definitely going to improve for sure. From the card of career, you do have a card of freedom, and even some kind of freeness was also coming for Aries. That means all fire sign people, for you, your independence and your freedom is going to be the key to success. It says you need to have more flexibility with your schedule and the way you use your income, the way you use your incoming money, and the way you invest further or pour in money as an outflow. It says being self-employed is going to be idle for you in time to come. That means if you're working for other people, when you will be your own boss, you will enjoy the independence, you will enjoy the freedom, and that is the point you will definitely grow for sure. It says it's time off will help you get clear. That means if the confusion is existing, the time will clarify everything to you, but don't be impulsive in taking a decision, or don't jump to conclusion, or don't take ad hoc or impulsive decision. I would also say don't leave anything. You always have parallel incomes with you. So if you are doing something, keep doing that till the time you feel like, oh, this is something I really don't want to do it, and you want to put a stop to it. But simultaneously start doing something of your own, maybe part-time, maybe as a side business, anything which you feel comfortable in doing, or you hold an idea already with you, or you were doing it earlier long time back and you may feel comfortable in restarting. From the card of astrology, you do have the 5th house, and your lucky colors this week is going to be all shades of sun. and the lucky day is going to be Sunday, and your lucky number is going to be the number Venus number 6. The comfort, the luxury is going to come to you for sure. From the card of Aries, you have a lucky time period which says spring, and it says your desires are going to fully manifest as the flower begin to blossom very soon. That means wherever you stay in the world, Leo people, the spring season is going to bring a major wish fulfillment for sure coming up into your life. That's a lovely reading, Leo people. It's time for my lovely Sagittarius people out there. Leo, before I move on to Sagittarius, it's time for you to be very composed and hold on to yourself. Somebody is taking an important decision. Please avoid that. It's time for Sagittarius. You have a card which says third chakra, Archangel Camule. So there are a lot of chakra concern coming up into fire sign people. There is an issue with your ego, with your pride, with the controlling issue, I should say. If you are over trying to control people's situation, avoid that. Or if you feel that somebody is trying to control you, your actions, your movements, you need to be very cautious of that. This week is the period wherein you need to gain back, you need to take back, you need to return or retain your power, your control of your life. But yes, I would be very honest in saying this to you, Sagittarius. Don't move in your life keeping your ego, your pride too much above your work done. Try to have a reasonable blend in what is right for you, what is not right for you, or have a natural, healthy boundaries around yourself. But don't try to control any situation or maybe expecting too much from people and then try to control the movements. You need to be very careful of that, because when you have third chakra, Archangel Camule, sometimes the chakra is expanded too much or it is shrinked. So the controlling concerns do come in life, and you have to take it accordingly what you resonate with it, because it may depend from person to person. From the card of tarot, you do have a lovely eight of wands. Everything is going to come up in a more positive form, things going up, positive movement, things taking a shape into your favor. Eight of Wands is a very strong card that everything which you felt in the past is not working as per your desire, as per your wish. Suddenly you will see a wind, a wave, and things will start pouring up into your direction. Some major good news you are also going to hear this week, Sagittarius people. From the card of romance, you have a card which says getting to know each other better. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond is going to deepen. It means it's time for you to have a very honest, very clear, truthful communication with your partner. Try to understand each other's perspective. Try to understand the different opinion and settle down with this partner, because this is going to be your long-term inning with your current partner. From the card of your career, you do have a card which says make it work. You have all the tools, skill, competency you need to succeed in your professional life and into your career, but you have to put in the extra effort you need to put in order to receive the target, the goal you have set for your Sagittarius. That means long working hours and extra working hours is definitely needed. It says you are going to excel at working with your hands and fixing problems on your own. That means it is you who has to take the lead. You have to be the master in any kind of work you do. Depending on people, expecting from them, they will do your work, they will help you, they will come for rescue. This is something which is not going to be good for you. Either if you're waiting for someone to help, you have to take the call, you have to take the responsibility, and finally you have to deliver what you need to deliver at your workplace. From the card of astrology, you do have a very strong Aries energy. That means your own fire, your own passion, your own courage is going to help you in excelling in the week. Your lucky day is going to be Tuesday, and all shades of red is going to be your lucky color for this particular week. From the card of numbers, or the number which is going to be lucky for you, it is number 1. Now, number 1 is again the number of planet Sun, which is responsible for bringing new opportunities, new name, fame, recognition, and new projects into your life. So if this number 1 is appearing into your reading, I always tell you guys that rhyming or doing mantra, Surya Bij mantra, when you have number 1 into your reading, is always very useful for you. From the card of angels, you do have a card of vegetarian. It's time for you to pay attention to your diet, to your food schedule, to your discipline of eating, and especially what you are eating. It says there is a new way of eating, gives you energy, greater health, clarity, stronger manifestation ability. The overall meaning is that this week you need to pay special attention to your health, what you are eating, how you are eating, and what is your schedule, because there is a period this week depends upon how you are giving attention to your health. Health is definitely going to be your priority. I'm talking about holistic health and especially your physical health as well. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for my lovely Cancer people out there. Let us see how your week is going to be. You do have a card of strategy. So yes, anything ad hoc is not going to help you this particular week. You have to plan everything well in advance. And the card says that if you strategize anything nicely, if you make a plan, if you make a robust plan, things are going to move smoothly for sure. This card is also an indication that if you have a very long-term goal, plan accordingly, because I do see that you need strategy in receiving some major goals into your life. Anything short term you are planning is not meant for you, Cancer people. Whatever you are planning right at the moment, at the present, plan for a long term future. Whether you are investing into property, whether you want to take a major professional decision, a career related decision, don't think short term at all. Have an eye on a very long term high goal, because that is going to help you for sure. From the card of tarot, you do have Queen of Swords, which says that at workplace, in life, you have to use your intellectual, you have to use your wisdom a lot during this particular week. But yes, there is a possibility that you might feel little aloof, little different from people, or you would like to withdraw from public dealing, talking to people more this particular week. And the Queen of Swords is also a situation wherein you have to keep a check on your tone, your choice of word, your body language, because there is a situation with Queen of Swords that you become unreasonably little rude and stubborn with people up to the extent of hurting them. So you need to be very cautious about it this particular week. But yes, at work front, if there are any challenges, with your intelligence and wisdom, you're going to achieve the good results for sure. From the card of romance, you do have a card of trust, Cancer people. It is definitely an important time, an important people wherein period wherein you need to trust the process. You need to trust the relationship, even if there is a difference going on, there is a difference of perspective, but then you need to trust yourself, your partner, and the relationship as a whole. The card says the situation is calling out for you to have faith and trust in the overall love relationship process. And from the card of career, this particular week, Cancer, you do have a card of power position. And the card says you are being promoted or called to lead a particular team because you have the capability to become a leader. It says it's time for you to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. Now, this is also giving an indication that yes, you will get that raise, that promotion, which will help you in leading people formally. People, this card is giving a very soothing energy that people love you, people would like to see you as their leader, because you just don't think about yourself, but you even think about people who are working with you. You think about their support, their benefit, their safety as well, and their growth. And that is the reason people like you, Cancer people. You're very neutral, non-judgmental at your workplace, which is actually your your strength as well. From the card of astrology, you do have the second house, which says your asset, finances, and the things that you value. You need to take very well care of those things, those assets at your place for sure. Your lucky day is going to be Friday, and your lucky color for this particular week is all shades of green, and your lucky number for this week is number 3. Number 3 is the number of Jupiter, which means if you move in further in life into mentoring, coaching, tutoring, helping people, guiding people, that is going to be one of your soul life purpose, and that is going to give you new meaning to your life in case you are interested to go ahead with this. At the end, let us see what is your angel message card. Everything is going to be absolutely okay, which means if there is any concern, any issue, any problem going on into your personal life or professional life, please know that everything is going to come on track for sure. The card says, don't worry, it is all working out in a beautiful manner for you. So there is nothing to worry as far as this week is concerned, Cancer people. My only suggestion to you would be just trust any process which is going on into your life, but then you have to mind your tone, and you need to give some warmth into your personal professional relationship while you're talking to people or while you are dealing with people for that per se. Now let us see what message do we have for my lovely Scorpio people out there. Scorpio, let us see how the week is going to be. And for Scorpio, this week you have the temple path. That means you have to return to your meditation, to your affirmation, to your surrender, to your faith in the upper relief, to your faith to the process that everything is happening at its own right time, at the right people. The more you are moving into saying on daily basis what you want, which is making a positive affirmation for you, things are going to take a very positive shape. From the card of tarot, you do have Ace of Cups. Now Ace of Cup is a time, is a situation wherein you are going to witness a new love relationship into your life. This could be a new love relationship, but then this could be an entry of a new person or a new job offer or a project or a job with a word of reference, or word of your people talking about your work, what you call a reference job. From word of mouth you get a good project. This is also going to happen. So with this Ace of Cup, there is definitely a new engagement, new association coming up this particular week for you. From the card of romance, you do have a wedding card coming in, and this card says the situations involve marriage, which means if you are going around with your partner since very, very long, you feel that yes, this is the right time for you to go ahead with the relationship, for the formal commitment, for the formal engagement, and you want to spend the life, your rest of the life with this particular person, then you go ahead because you are absolutely in the right relationship. From the card of career, Scorpio, you do have a brilliant wish coming true, and that's for the first time I have got this card from my career reading for any of the sign for this weeklies. And the card says your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expect, which means that the wish will be granted, but there will be certain changes, certain modifications. For example, the kind of job you want, the kind of property you want, or the kind of investment you want to make. There could be a little changes in the way you are going to get it, but you will get it what you want. And it says no worries, it is just what you need. So you will get, the card is giving you a surety time and again that you will get what you need this particular week. So far your week is a fabulous week, and trust me, all this is going to happen with your positive affirmation. So do not lose the hand over your positive affirmation, because that is going to help you a lot. Now from the card of astrology, let us see what message do we have for you. Today you again have a card of Jupiter. And I told you that number 3 belongs to Jupiter, and you do have the lucky number 3 into your reading this time, and this is a reconfirmation, guys. Just move on onto your journey of mentoring, teaching, coaching, tutoring people. Even you may also move into spiritual awakening, spiritual enlightening, whatever you feel you are comfortable with in telling people, guiding people, even from your own core area of work. Just start as it is, maybe volunteer, maybe paid, because that is an urgent need for your soul life purpose. And the card says your confidence, courage, and self-belief is going to make a great luck for you. As always, your lucky day is going to be Thursday, and your lucky color is going to be white, off-white, and some shades of red. And your lucky number, as I shared with you, is number 3 for this week. Now let us see what fairy messages do we have for my lucky Scorpio people out there. And you again have a card which says easy does it, and the card says Stop trying so hard to control everything, and all the doors are going to get open for you. The card is giving you an urge. The card is giving you a suggestion that don't try to control the situation. Even if your wish is coming to you in a way fulfillment, allow it to receive, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to witness the process, and don't try to control the outcome, don't try to control the result. The more you are relaxed in your own skill, the more you are peaceful into your own skill, Scorpio, see how this wish is going to change the life completely for you in time to come. And it is also the time when you have to really give some time, some space in the relationship, whether it is personal relationship or professional relationship, but do give some time to those relationships. Otherwise, I do feel that you have a super powerful lucky week, my lovely Scorpio people out there. It's time for my lovely Pisces. Last but not the least, let us see what messages do we have for Pisces. And the card we have is a card of indecision. Yes, some illusion, some confusion, some non-clarity. And why this is happening? Because of lack of facts and figures. When you don't have complete information, you move into dilemma, you move into confusion, you start assuming things. So at least you may avoid making any kind of assumption till the time you don't receive facts and figures. Don't force yourself to take a major decision for that matter. From the card of tarot, you do have 5 of Pentacles. It says that there could be some emotional loss, some money loss for some of you, and I would like to be very honest with you. There is also a situation wherein you might lose your job, or maybe you are not willing to continue. That is, you're not being fired by somebody or by your employer, but suddenly you leave your job. That could also be a situation with this 5 of Pentacles. This means that you will witness some kind of loss, whether it's a relationship, it's an association, or it's an ongoing paid association for yourself. Little difficult week for sure. And from the card of romance, you do have a card of codependency. And the card says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, Pisces, when I see your reading, I do feel there is a very strong need to come back on track. Maybe addictions, maybe a habit of not following any discipline, maybe falling short of your commitments, of your promises, is something which is going to harm your life for sure. Whether it is personal life, professional life, whether it is relationship, you need to be very careful. Don't disturb your life up to the extent of making it very harsh or struggling for yourself. And from the card of career, card says you have a real passion. It says stop wasting time in dead end jobs, and it's time for you to find your true passion. It's a really difficult reading for you, Pisces. It says that a major end is, I can see that there is turmoil going on into your professional life, and there's turmoil going on into your love life as well. It is mainly primarily because of some addiction or some habits which you need to get yourself aware with, and which you need to change on priority as well. So the career card says stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion soon. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than what you truly feel that, oh, I deserve this for sure. So don't settle down, but see something reasonable to settle down soon. From the card of astrology, you do have a beautiful sun. That's amazing, powerful, positive card. For my lovely Pisces people out there, the sun, the hope, the determination, the growth, the opportunity which you need at this point of time desperately, Pisces, it is soon coming to you, very soon. I'm so happy to see this card into your reading. It says your purpose and destiny is getting involved day by day. Just witness what is happening with you. So your lucky day is going to be Sunday, and all shades, all colors of sunlight is going to be your lucky colors. And yes, you do have the lucky number 8. 8, I always tell you guys, is the number of Saturn, and Saturn gives importance to 2 things. One, that you are truthful to your duty, to your own karma. Second, you are holding good intention, not just for yourself, but for people around you or people who are coming in contact with you. Saturn keeps an eye on these two things because he is the Lord of karmic justice. So just keep these two suggestions in your mind if your free will allows to keep this suggestion, because this is going to be very fruitful for you. And now let us see your last and final card for the reading, your fairy messages. It says you have got the power to make any kind of change which you feel should be changed, or you feel that, oh, this kind of change should come into my life. It says it's time for you to use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do. So if you work on yourself, Pisces, you may change any difficult situation. Trust me, completely into your favor. It is just up to you that how much you are keeping your addictions away, how much you are keeping your distractions away, and you're maintaining a focus on your goals, on your target, keeping your relationships, your association intact. Pisces, I really enjoyed doing your weekly reading. Do let me know how you resonated with your personal, your group reading. I will see you next time very soon over your personal private reading. Till next time, be blessed.